field cultivated, and Andy got it, he used the bottom plow and got it done. But we've been waiting, thought maybe it rained, and we got a little bit of sprinkle rain Saturday, so it was coming to help keep it so we can get seeded. Maybe it'll rain this week. He already field cultivated one time, he's doing it twice. So when you break it, you gotta get it back smooth again. But there's still some moisture in the ground. You can tell it's wet a little bit right there. So hopefully we can get it seeded and then go back over it lightly to cover up the seed, and maybe it'll come up this week. Maybe we'll get some rain. Covering the seed up, we got the seed on, so he's gonna cover it with the field cultivator, doing it real lightly, just a basket to cover up it. So hopefully he'll get this little field done, and then he'll do the bigger field over there. It is real dusty though. I hope it rains. I pray we get some rain.
What a man called, and he's got the hayfield cut, got everything baled and ready to go. We've been so busy right lately, hadn't had a chance to come here and take a look at it. It's been what?
About 2 weeks.
Almost 2 weeks since it's had a cut.
Yeah.
So we finally got a chance this morning to come out and take a look at it. So we got the old trailer hook behind the truck, and Kim's brother's gonna be on the way in a few minutes, and he's got his tractor. We're gonna try to load a few. We're gonna put the hay sprayer on the back of his tractor and see if we can get it high enough to load some on our little trailer right there. It's not high off the ground, so I think he can. That way I can unload it when I get home with our tractor. So let's walk around and take a look, see what all he got built up for us. This hayfield looks a whole lot better than it did the first time I came to see it. It's already starting to get green again, coming back up. And them some good sized bales right there. They're bigger than the ones I got before, but
it's nice and green on the
they're pretty good sized bales. And
it's green on the inside.
It's gonna be some good hay right there, I think.
It's green on the inside.
You got some green on the inside there, and
yeah.
I think the cow's gonna like that. They're pretty good sized bales right there.
It's a 1,000-pound bale.
Yeah, they're at least 900 to 1,000 pound each. And it ended up, now you know this field was really overgrown more than it should have been. So we got more hay out of this cutting than we probably will next year. I think he ended up being what, 34 full-size bales, and then he had like maybe a small piece of bale that was left. But it's probably as big as the ones we got before.
Well,
it's
probably
not
like
quite as big.
It's right yonder.
Oh yeah, it's down over there.
You can see
so, yeah, it's decent. We'll throw it in the back of the truck when we go back. So I reckon getting a hayfield is about like getting a horse or a motorcycle. The motorcycle and the horse ain't the expensive part. It's the stuff you got to get to go with it. So I ordered me an attachment to go in the front of the tractor. It should be here maybe in the middle of the week. It's a quick attach like my bucket is. I can just take my bucket off and hook it on there, and it'd be a lot easier moving this hay that way. So I got that coming. Like I said, I just got the old trailer that we used to haul the tractor and stuff on in the square bales, and of course the bed is lower than the wheels, and so the fenders stick up. So not sure how many of these bales I'm gonna be able to get on that trailer today. I know we got probably 6 or 7 of the smaller bales that my neighbor made for us, but these are about almost twice the size. So we'll just get what we can, and we'll just make a few extra trips until we get a chance to get us I'd like to find me a good old, well, a good gooseneck trailer that's flatbed, where the deck's flat, and I can just stack hay all the way down each side. So, all right, we're gonna wait here a few minutes, and Kim's brother should be here a little bit with the tractor, and we'll see if we can get some of this stuff loaded up. Come on back a little bit more. Well, we got loaded up, made it back home. Our first load of our own hay. So I do need to get a bigger trailer though. That trailer did really good, but in a bumper pull, I pulled it about 55, 60 mile an hour. We hit the back roads coming home anyway. But it did good, but it's a little, wants to flex a little bit in the front when you make turns and stuff. So we're gonna try to go ahead and get this hay unloaded right quick. Hopefully we can get 2 more loads today. We ended up getting 7 bales on the trailer, which is not bad, better than I thought it was gonna be, but that's about enough for this trailer to haul anyway. So we're gonna try to get this stuff unloaded and go get another load.
You want me to just throw them in the back of the truck?
Kind of roll them up a little bit.
Okay.
That way when we get ready to throw them back across these bales, I can just roll them right over the top again.
I'll just roll them back up and stick them. I'm just gonna put them back in the truck, do I?
Yeah, just throw them there in the back seat.
Inside the truck?
Yeah. There's some heavy bales.
They're heavy.
Line me up on that fence post.
Which one? This one?
You need to have enough room so you can cut grass by it.
All right, here.
I can't see you.
Come on back.
I can never make it till my quick attach comes for this bucket. Well, quick attach for the tractor. These pallet forks, they're not good for moving hay. These bales here are a lot wider. Them smaller bales is pretty easy to move, but these bales here are so much bigger. And you got to widen it out so far to get up under them. It's just, they're not big enough. I'm already out as far as I can get, and it's actually too far because this bar in the middle just ain't making it, so I might have to put it about right there. I don't know. We'll see how that does when we get the next load. Maybe that'll be good enough to hold on to it, but at least to get these unloaded anyway until that other thing comes. So we'll see how that goes. Tighten this hair back down. Alright, let's go get another load. Well, finally got something in the mail today I've been looking forward to. Finally got my hay sprayer in, so while I'm off today, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't get that thing put on the tractor. I want to see if it hooks up to the bucket like the Quick Hitch does. I hope it fits. So the first thing I do is take my old bucket off. I'm going to go set it under the shelter. Then I'm going to come back and see if I can get this hay sprayer put on the front of the tractor. See if it's going to fit. I ain't never took this off. Well, I'm not exactly sure how it works.
Just pour them things up. Now you just take your front.
Yeah, I know, but I want to make sure it come out of that pin all the way. Ah, there we go. I think it's out now.
Yeah, and then you can just drop
It hadn't been taken out, so it's a little stiff. Clear?
Good. Alright, you're good.
Alright, let's go see if the other thing's gonna fit. I hope it does. Yep, that's the first time that bucket's ever been off this thing, so might need to spray these springs a little bit. Ain't never been using. Alright, let's get this thing up and see what it looks like. Whew. Alright. Oh, that came completely out, but that's alright. Whew! I stabbed my toe. Glad that missed. See, that one came out like it's supposed to. To the very end. So there's that part. Alright, you ready? It's upside down right there, but let's just lean it on over. Now we'll lean it over one more time. Oh gosh. Alright, here we go. Let's just over this lip first. Alright, that's good right there. Now drop her down. I think that's gonna work. Let me get lined up on my hose right there. It's lined up right there, ain't it? Yep, lined up right there. Yep, it went through. Oh yeah, she's on there. Well good, that'll work. This thing ain't that hard to put together either. It's pretty good. wish all these sticky things, all these styrofoam balls would. Might take their hose to try to blow it off in a minute.
Blow it out in the yard, not in the shop.
All right, let me have one of those right there. On my ranch. It's got a hole in it right there, but I know that bolt's not going to go through there. Let's see if I slide it back in there right. It's going to be in that channel right there, so that's going to work. No, that do. Right. Tell you what, this thing's going to come in mighty handy. Oh, shoot. Oh, Lord, I got to get that out of there. Hope it ain't been... Hold that just a second. So I'll find something big to take that off with you. All right, you got it. Try to twist this thing off. Lord have mercy.
There you go.
No, it's been hit right there, and it's braided the thread on it. So I got to find something to put right here to hold it. Hold on a minute, I got a pipe wrench over there to hold it. Lord, if I get off, I don't know if I ever get it back on there or not. I'm gonna go back with it a little bit. So, Lord have mercy. Try it again. What, you got it? Let's see if that's going to work. I sure hope I can get it back on there. If I can get it started that good, I think it'll be all right. All right. Whew. All right. Let's see if we can get this thing to go back on there. It's actually going back on there pretty easy. I'm surprised. Alright, take your wrench off. Alright, there it is. Well, it seems like it's made pretty heavy. I think that's going to move some hay. I think that'll be alright. It's going to be a lot easier because I can see everything now. That bucket's blocking everything before and I couldn't see nothing. And those pallet forks were kind of sticking out to where I couldn't get off that net, and so I think it's going to work out pretty good. So while we got hooked up, well, Terrence tried to blow this stuff off of it.
Yeah,
and,
stick it in the yard.
I don't want the cows to get that. And then we'll try to see if we can get a load of hay put in pasture. The audio for this part didn't record. As I was leaving the shop to go get these bales of hay, I dropped my phone, and when it hit the floor, the little microphone that we used, the adapter that goes into the phone, of course, it hit first and bent. So I guess that's why it didn't record over here. So I'll go ahead and do the voiceover for this part. That hay spear is pretty good. I can see exactly what I'm doing right here with it. I can get that main spear to go directly in the center of the bale. The two smaller hooks at the bottom, when you raise it up, keeps it from trying to twist or anything with you. Holds the bale pretty stable. And I went ahead and put a bale on the back to counterbalance a little bit because I knew these bales were kind of heavy, especially with nothing on the back of the tractor. But if I had recorded this part of the video, this is where I was trying to tell you that this bucket on the front, well, not the bucket on the front, but this hay spear on the front was really good. I know one time before when I tilted it up like that, I almost had a bale roll back on me on the tractor. But with this hay spear, it's not really doing that. And I could also raise it up high enough if I need to stack hay in the barn, I can stack it a couple bales high in the barn. And hopefully when we get another trailer sometime or another, we can double stack it on the trailer. So overall, this hay spear is going to become pretty handy. So now that we got the hay on the tractor, the next thing is to get Elmo and the cows all in the barn. Kind of distract them a little bit because you know how they are with hay. And especially with 2 bales on that tractor, we didn't want to get attacked once we went through the gate. So we got them in the barn, got them fed. Of course, you know, George and Genevieve, they wanted some feed too, so we gave them a pretty good helping too. And then these little calves that we got up at the barn, they have about got it figured out where their little stall is. We got a pan in there for them where they can get something to eat. And they're ready to eat every time just like everybody else is. So we finally got everybody fed and finally got the tractor in there and got some hay set out. Got to sharpen my knife. Getting dull on the tip.
Green and pretty right there.
Yep, looks good in the middle.
Look at it.
I'll just stick it right here. Oh. Well, the old front end loader hay spear did pretty good. It's pretty heavy duty. Them bales probably weigh at least 1,000 pounds each, and had one on the back for counterbalance. Had this on front, but it did good. Tractor did good with it. And the thing I was worried about with this thing was I didn't know if it fit my tractor or not. And I guess most of these front end tractors now are universal. That's what I was worried about though. The videos I watched before on these things didn't. You could kind of see the tractor, but I couldn't make out exactly what it was. The guy I looked at did have a red tractor. Not sure if it was a TYM or if it was a Cody or something like that. But anyway, went ahead and got it anyhow, and it did. It fit good. Did good moving that hay a while ago. Carried it from the house over here to the front part of the pasture. Didn't bend any of the spears on it at all anywhere. And like I said, I can see now when I move this bale around where it's at. And I can raise it high enough if I need to. Try to stack it in the barn. Back here in the back like I did before once I get everything cleaned out. I actually got this thing off of Amazon. It's I believe it's a Yentatech. It's pretty heavy duty made, and it moved that bale pretty easy, so I'm sure it's not going to have problems with the other ones. Like I said, later on when we get ready to cut hay again next year. Probably take this tractor over there, and hopefully by then I have a bigger trailer, gooseneck, where I can flatbed, so I can haul more hay, not take as many trips as I did last time. But if you're interested in a front end loader hay spear, so far that's been a pretty good one, and if I ever have any problems with it, I'll sure let y'all know. Well, it's been a busy week or so since last time we saw you. We've been trying to get all the hay put up, and my new hay spear came, and that thing has worked out really good. If anybody's looking one that don't want to put a whole lot of money into one, so far that's been a good one. We moved a few bales of hay around that thing and put some back there for the cows in the back, and I actually decided to put a bale out where Elmo and the other girls the other day, and surprisingly Elmo didn't push that bale around. He's just too busy eating on it. So he stood there the whole time and got his belly full, and I've actually put another bale out there since then. They're eating it pretty quick, and so I knew it was overgrown in that hay field this last time, but it's still some good hay, and they have really been enjoying it. So last weekend we were up in Raleigh. Kim had her event there at the Vintage Maret Days, and we were there from Thursday to Sunday, and we finally got back from that and had a pretty good time up there. Got to see some of the vendors we hadn't seen since last year, so they had returned again this year, and of course my boy and his wife and Colton came to see us for a little while, and had another neighbor that came to see us, and our friends from up there toward Mount Airy, they came to visit with us on that Saturday, and it was good to see them again. So we had a pretty good time, and it was worth going, and probably end up going again next year, it looks like. So while we had all the stuff out of Kim's shop, she wanted to go in there and do a little painting. And we've been busy this last week. Well, not we, actually Kim's been pretty busy. I helped a little bit some yesterday and all, but she's mostly done all of it. So she's there this afternoon trying to finish up a little bit left on the barn. So we'll sneak in there and see what she's doing. She's in there on the ladder a while ago. We'll get her and see what she's doing now. You done yet?
No. No, this has been a job.
Well, it's looking better. It don't look pink in here no more.
No.
Still got to finish the ceiling a little bit.
Got
a few spots to go back over.
I got to do the ceiling again.
But the walls look good.
I'm just going around the trim one more time.
Yeah, so.
I started with the spray gun that we bought off on Amazon. It won't that much, but it's good, but it's just not big enough to do a building this size.
It puts out paint, but just don't put out enough, because these walls have already been painted before, but they kind of turned to a pinkish color, and trying to get all that covered up, and it was putting out paint, but just not heavy enough. So
I went and got us some rollers and a paintbrush. So I've been rolling it yesterday and today. I'm ready for it to be done. I've worked with it about all week, off and on.
Well, you about got it done now. Like I say, next thing we got to do is worry about working on this floor, because
I know
we were going to kind of cover it up a little bit, but you know, didn't think it'd be too bad with the overspray, but it did. It got terrible. So I don't know if some of this stuff's gonna come off this floor or not.
I'm gonna work hard to get it off.
So we're gonna try to see if we can get this off this floor. I'd hate to have to put another floor in this building, but at least the walls look good. So
yeah, the walls has got 2 coats on it, so they should be okay. I think there might be a little bit of paint showing through, but it might have to go. We've almost used 6 gallons of paint.
Well, that sprayer used a lot of it. It was just, I don't know. It was like it oversprayed more than anything else it did. But it's a good little gun, but it just ain't what we needed for this. It just needs to be rolled, I guess. But it's gonna look good in another day or two whenever you get that finished, one more coat on that ceiling up there, that covered in other little pink spots, and be ready to start moving this back in here again.
Yep, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get it done. I want to move stuff back in here this coming week.
Yeah, because the trailer's packed full. Well, I guess that's going to wrap it up for this week and a half, however long it's been since I've seen you last. Got a thing up a while ago, Kim in her paint suit. She's just like a hazmat cleanup crew. Or anyway, she's about got everything painted. So that little suit won't be like, what, $3?
No, it's like $10 or $12. I don't know. It was $13, I think, at least. But hey, I can use it again.
So she's about got it wrapped up in here. Just a few more hours and she'll be done, and we'll get ready to start moving stuff back in. So by the time we get ready to go feed up everybody, get everybody ready to get things started for next week. And again, we appreciate you joining us. Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends and neighbors, and again, we hope to see you in the next video.